Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. 3 possible next opponents for Gervonta Davis' next fight. Who is next for the WBA regular lightweight champion? He would not divulge any future plans immediately after his 7th round KO of Ryan Garcia. But Gervonta Tank Davis definitely has options. Here are a couple of possibilities for the reigning WBA regular lightweight world champion. The winner of the Devin Haney is the next fight. If it is Haney, who has his hand raised, a potential bout with Tank would pit the 2 undefeated fighters in their prime up against each other in a mega bout for undisputed lightweight glory, as Haney holds all 4 world titles at 135 pounds. Even if it's done at a catchweight and not for the titles, it will be must-see material. Shakur Stevenson, the supreme boxing skills, precision and growing power of Shakur Stevenson versus the boxing skills and lights-out knockout punching prowess of Tank would easily be one of the best bouts in boxing. That and there has recently been an uptick in back and forth verbal exchanges between the two, as if a culmination to their collision course is evident. Like a Haney vs Davis, Tank vs Stevenson would offer another super fight, pitting 2 undefeated boxers in their prime up against each other, awaiting the winner of Josh Taylor-Teofimo Lopez Jr. Taylor and Lopez fight June 10 with Taylor's WBO Junior welterweight world title on the line. If Tank decides to move up to 130 pounds once again, perhaps a clash with the Taylor-Lopez winner would be just the opponent needed to whet his appetite for destruction. Both offer action-packed styles that could produce absolute fireworks with Davis in yet another star-studded scrap. Devin Haney names his top 5 fighters. Devin Haney has named his top 5 boxers active in the sport today. Speaking on reporters, the 24-year-old putting himself at the top of the list, followed by 4 fellow undefeated fighters. Devin Haney, of course. What undisputed champion would have picked themselves in their own top 5? Haney is undefeated in 29. And rubbished any talk of him being a paper champion by traveling to Australia to become the lightweight king against George Kambosos Jr. He returned to do it for a second time and is set to make his next defense against one of the most decorated amateurs the sport has ever seen. Should he win, it won't only be his top 5 he is appearing in. The second, Errol Spence Jr. UFC welterweight champion, Spence has 22 knockouts from his 28 victories. Like every other man on this list, he is yet to taste defeat. Despite a hiatus from the sport due to a severe car accident, Spence has beaten the likes of Cal Brook, Sean Porter and Yordenis Ugas. His punishing performance showed true greatness, but fans would be more convinced that if he stopped in with the next man on the list, Terence Crawford. Crawford is the other 147 champion. Despite having 2 belts less than Spence, he has done it in 2 other divisions. He shares opponents with his rival in Brook and Porter and also has Amir Khan and most recently David Vanisian on his list. The southpaw from Armenia is 13-0 record, and fans want nothing more than for Spence to be opponent number 40. Tyson Fury, 2-time world heavyweight champion. Tyson Fury is deep into his second reign. After making a name for himself in the early days as a tricky switch hitter who was happy to frustrate opponents over the distance, Fury's link up with trainer Sugar Hill Stewart has seen him score 4 stoppages in 4 and added a whole new level of excitement to his game. And the last one, Gervonta Davis. Personally branded as the face of boxing, Tank Davis is coming off a career-best win over Ryan Garcia. The boxer from Baltimore is known as one of the most ferocious punchers in the sport, often leaping forward to finish his opponents. With sleek defense and a seemingly unbreakable resolve, Tank is undoubtedly at the top. Fans only hope that his bout against Garcia will see him continue to step in the ring with tough opposition. Former professional boxer Sergio Mora gave advice to Ryan Garcia after his early defeat at the hands of Gervonta Davis. According to Sergio Mora, a young fighter needs to seriously focus on his defense and stop relying on his natural talent. He needs a coach who teaches defense, someone who would concentrate on the work of his body, on the work of his legs, on the movements of his head, on technique, on keeping his hands higher. When you are a puncher who likes to attack, you don't pay attention to all of these things because your attack is your defense. I ask myself the question, why did Garcia leave Eddie Reynoso? They had 5 fights together, which all ended in knockouts. From what I heard, he was not in charge during training camp, but he won't be the main one either. There is the best fighter on the planet, and that's Saul Alvarez. Of course, Ryan will have the role of number 2. The problem with Ryan Garcia is that he is too talented, and outside of boxing he has too many things that distract him. That's what happens to him. He needs to become more humble. I heard he had a rib injury before this fight. It could seriously affect him, but it has nothing to do with the coach. Every time a fighter loses for the first time, especially by knockout, someone needs to be blamed for it. And that someone always turned out to be the coach, Sergio Mora said. The head of the Golden Boy Promotions promotion company, Oscar de la Hoya, is sure that the rematch between his ward Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis will cause a huge stir among fans. The promoter has no doubt that next time the fighters will sell 4 million paid broadcasts. Believe me, when they meet again, this fight can easily disperse into 4 million homes. Ryan Garcia is still attractive, he is still a star, so nothing is lost yet. I think that after this fight, Gervonta will rise to the stars just like Ryan. So now we have 2 stars who are great for modern boxing, De La Hoya said. Devin Haney addresses old spring sessions with Shakur Stevenson. There is one universal policy in the world of boxing. Whatever happens behind closed doors during sparring stays behind closed doors. Shakur Stevenson, however, cracked the curtains ever so slightly recently, following his 6-round stoppage victory over Shuichiro Yoshino at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Stevenson essentially found himself in the driver's seat. Of course, this upcoming weekend both Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia square off. And now Gervonta Davis became a target of Stevenson. Ultimately, despite expressing his desire to face the victor, Stevenson appears to be steadily focused on Devin Haney, the lightweight division's undisputed champion. By and large, Stevenson is of the belief that Haney will breathe through his next opponent. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.